Hi, welcome back. Today we're going to talk a little bit about starting a business. And when I took a course up there in Victorville, California, Victor Valley College, little junior college up there, took a business course. The fellow that taught the course, he was kind of hard to understand. He was from South America, but he was a millionaire when he was 15 years old. And here he is in our country teaching a college course on business. And he talked about how he became a millionaire at that age. It's an amazing story. I'm only going to spend a few minutes on it. I wish I could remember his name. I can't. But he was a great instructor. And he said when he was around 11, 12 years old, he used to ride a school bus to school. And he said that as he'd drive along going to school, he'd be in the bus looking out the windows, and he'd see these huge machines moving the earth, moving dirt. Huge, big earth movers. And he was just amazed at how strong these things were and how much dirt they could carry. And yet, the person that was sitting, driving the thing, he was just a little guy. And here he is hauling tons and tons of dirt. And he was amazed at that. And so amazed that actually he said he had a gift in writing. He could write beautiful letters, great business letters, even at that age. So he found out the company that was making this equipment was in England. So he went and wrote him a letter, nice business letter. And he told them, hey, I want to be your representative here in this area of South America. And he said there's a lot of construction going on here, and I would be able to sell your product to a lot of these construction companies here in this area. So he sent the letter off. About 2 weeks later, he gets a letter back from this company and says, hey, you're right, there is a lot of construction going on, and we are very interested. So he's now really excited. He sends a letter back and he says, I need to have one of the units so that I can demonstrate it to these companies when I go out and talk to them. Didn't think anything would come of it. They write him back, we'll be glad to ship you one of the units. Now, I don't know what these units cost, but they were a lot of money. They sent him a unit. Now, this kid is like 12 years old. So here he has this huge earth mover. And he goes out with, and they sent him a lot of pamphlets and stuff. So he goes out, and instead of taking the bus, he goes out earlier in the morning. So he's walking. And he's walking along all these construction sites, and he's dropping off these pamphlets and these different brochures and saying, hey, if you want to try one out, we've got one. Well, lo and behold, to make a long story short, and he told the company when he sold one of these units that he wanted that money to go towards one of his own units. So they agreed to that. So he wound up selling, the first year, he sold 3 or 4 units. And I don't know what kind of commission he was on or how much he made, but he made enough in 2 years to actually pay for one of these earth movers. Completely his. It was all his. That earth mover supported, and he rented it out. He actually leased it out to different companies. That earth mover supported his family, himself, his family, his uncles, his aunts, their families. And while he was teaching college there, he even mentioned that right now, as I speak, that equipment is supporting many families down there in South America. And it's a phenomenal story. It wouldn't happen to us, I guess. Maybe, maybe not, maybe, who knows. But never underestimate the power of a young mind. And our youth these days are some of the greatest youth ever. They're very intelligent. They really know what they're doing. And it's great. Okay, see you again.